Hello, we are post-Phoenix here. I had an idea for some post-race recap content. Race number 4 of the 2025 season at Phoenix. Christopher Bell won this race. It was his third win of the season. Christopher Bell also scored the most points with 57. That is a big haul of points. He led the most laps. He led 105 of the 312, and he also won the second stage. The first stage was won by William Byron. That's kind of a core base list of facts to recap this race. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my Blue Sky crowd, get a pulse on the race, get everyone's kind of quick takes of the evening out in this video that can then exist, and we can look back later in the season and see what everyone was thinking after the Phoenix race. Anyway, I asked 5 questions. Who is your driver of the day? Above and beyond, the most popular response was Christopher Bell. He didn't just win. I mean, he dominated, right? I just listed his name on all the stat categories. It was another Christopher Bell day. Number 2 in driver of the day voting was Josh Berry. Obviously, great performance. Josh Berry wound up finishing 4th. He scored points in both stages, a 39-point day. Huge for the Wood brothers. Top finishing Ford. Josh Berry, pretty cool. Other drivers getting driver of the day votes, Ryan Preece. Had the good run in stage 1. They flipped on the tires early. He was able to hang up front for a little bit. Didn't have a great finish, but still got stage points in stage 1. Led for 34 laps, 30-point day for Ryan Preece. Really big for kind of where he's at in the playoff picture right now. Ty Dillon was up there for a little bit. Good for him. I don't know what else to say on that front. And Denny Hamlin also got a driver of the day vote. So in addition to driver of the day, I asked for a not driver of the day. Who choked, who flopped, who just like bad day today. We had a tie between Ty Gibbs and Catherine Legg. The Ty Gibbs disaster, I don't even know what to call it, continues. This is typically the part of the career where like things get going. So it's kind of interesting that Ty Gibbs is like suddenly in this massive slump. Obviously mechanical problems, that's not entirely in his control, but it is like a lot of results piling up. So it'll be interesting to see if that flips here in the next set of races as we go on to more traditional tracks. Catherine Legg, very tough Cup Series debut today. The lap 5 spin from Catherine Legg was not great. Also got involved in stuff later on. Not a great Cup Series debut. I was kind of like looking forward to being like, yeah, solid, nice day, but it's kind of hard to say that. I asked everyone to rank the NASCAR officiating on a scale of 1 to 5. Officiating conversation today was obviously restarts. The line chopping down the Logano penalty earlier became a major storyline, kind of just impacted the rest of the race. Anyway, officiating got a 3.2 out of 5. So this was a scale of 1 to 5. Everyone hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, everybody hit 3. There were just a few 4s in there that carried it over the 3. So pretty standard chill day for NASCAR officiating. Although I don't know how they would get a 5 in officiating. So maybe this is a question to change if I do this again. Next question. Fox broadcast, 1 to 5, 1.25. A lot of things were really bad with Fox today. The Stenhouse crash on the backstretch was literally, they were talking about it, we were looking at it, and then once the wreck happened, they cut away. Just kind of like a lot of errors through the day. Mike Joy was like misnaming people, misstating things. The most like egregious one at the end of the day, like he fed it to Jamie Little, even that was like the closest finish in Phoenix history when like obviously it was not. And also like Kevin Harvick is standing like 2 feet away from him. So just a lot of flubs from Fox today, like even more than normal, like, which is crazy. So a 1.25 for Fox today, basically as bad as it can get. So for the 5th question, I asked, who do we expect to make the championship for? Give me your championship for right now. 95% of responses included Christopher Bell. Obviously, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Kyle Larson filled out our collective championship 4 as things stand, which I see, no reason to think otherwise right now. That makes sense. Those have certainly been the main characters so far this season. Honestly, not even Larson, but he's been around, so that makes sense. One other thing I kind of want to show in this video is this little scorecard that I make after each race. It's a way that I visualize the standings. It prioritizes like looking at playoff points, which is what really matters at the end of the day. Fox doesn't talk about playoff points, so I think this is really important early in the season. We're trying to figure out where guys are at in the standings. So Christopher Bell and William Byron running away with 20 plus playoff points right now. A lot of that's coming from the regular season standings, and that can fall apart. But Bell with 3 wins and a stage win, that is 16 playoff points. He has already locked up. He could not get playoff points the rest of the season, and he's still going to be like a seed in the top half. And like if you're saying the regular season doesn't matter, like that is not true. Like Bell is already building his playoff cushion. Like 16 playoff points, just run decent, and like he's already in the round of 8. Okay, that might be a little dramatic. It's going to be interesting who from the pack can catch them, if anyone. Ryan Blaney seemed like a good candidate today. It was really interesting. The Penske's today, thought they were going to have a good day. But then Josh Berry, mentioned in driver of the day contention, was the top finishing Penske car. Like, the speed was there. To note on here, Kyle Busch is in by 27 points right now. That feels good for him. Kyle Larson, he finished third today, currently in by 25 points. Will be interesting to see here on the mile and a halves who has the speed. Thanks for tuning into this quick little video. Hope this was entertaining. If you want to participate in future versions of this 5 questions or however it evolves, follow me on Blue Sky. Okay, please consider subscribing. Have a wonderful day.